Hey guys, day 45, and we regret to inform you that your loved one was killed, not in a fire that happened in the building, but from the evacuation plan and the training that was given to them and the direction afterwards. So again, it's with our deepest sincerities that we regret to inform you that your loved one died not from the fire, but from pure stupidity of the training exercise and or the drill and or the procedure that has been put in place if a real fire were to happen. So, day 44, I told you about false alarm at the office with the fire alarm. Well, come to find out that day 45, today, Wednesday, was going to have an actual fire drill. So, we heard rumors of it in the morning, so no big deal. When the alarm went off, everybody was like, yeah, what the hell. But, so the alarm's going off. This time nobody tries to get in the elevator, or if they do, they realize it's not working because they'd already stopped the elevators prior to. And everybody goes to the hallway and tramples down 11 flights of stairs, and we go outside. I'm thinking, okay. Most places of any big significance that have a lot of people, if there's any kind of emergency, bomb threat, fire scare, fire alarm, you get as far away from the building as quickly as possible, safely as possible. Not here. So they actually assemble everybody directly in front of the exit doors. Let that sink in. Underneath a huge cement awning, decorative awning. Think about that. And then they just keep piling people out there. And they don't walk anybody away from the building. There's no urgency to go maybe down towards the street, into the grass. Kind of all fine and dandy, right? Everybody's adults, but that's not the case. So the building actually houses a private school, and quite a few different grades of students are in the school. And as we get down there, so the school's already evacuated because they're closer to the ground. All the businesses are coming outside, and we're just piled in front of the only exit door during the fire escape. So if there was a real fire and all these people came down and stayed in their assembly position, you're going to have everybody trapped in the building. They're dead, okay? They're fucked. I'm going to say it. And not because they didn't make it down 12 flights of stairs or how many ever flights of stairs, but because there wasn't, and the crowd outside the assembly point is blocking the safe exit. Okay, let's skip that point for a second, right? Let's talk about the awning. So there's this huge awning outside the building, decorative awning, stands on two giant pillars. If the building is really on fire and things were, crumbling or breaking, standing underneath the awning probably isn't going to be my first choice of places to be, especially next to a building that's on fire. I'm going to get the hell out the way, because if the awning decides to give, too much stuff falls on it, let's say the building collapses or breaks down or whatever the situation is, because it's a 14-story building, there is the potential that it's going to break, and front of the building collapses onto the awning, and guess what? Everybody's under the awning, and guess what? You're all squished. I've seen this game. It's called Mario Brothers. Okay? I've seen Burger Time. You do the crown of the burger, and it knocks everything down and squishes all the eggs underneath. You're dead. So the fire escape plan, I'm totally uncomfortable with. Let's put it that way. But that's not the best part. So turn around, and we're outside of this fire drill, and it's got to be 96, 97 degrees, 105 with the humidity. It's so damn hot that the frames on my sunglasses, which are metal frames, were burning my forehead. I'm surprised I didn't have a line here when I did these videos tonight from the burn of the metal because it was so damn hot. And that's still not even the worst part. The worst part is that after they get us down there, we're sweating to all hell. They want to have this entire assembly to talk about fire safety and what you should do and what you shouldn't do, and the things you should have in your home. And I'm going to tell you something. One of the things that they tried to push on people was the kitchen fire safety blanket. And let me tell you how they try to push it. Oh, let me describe it first. It's this little silver or tin lunchbox designed container that when you open it up has a silicone blanket inside that's designed flame retardant, smother flames, etc. So you picture this, right? This little metal tin, looks like those old construction worker lunchboxes, with this what looks to be a like a silicone pad, basically. But so okay, I've never really seen one, but cool. But here's the sales pitch. Every home in America has one of these in the kitchen, and every home in the United Kingdom has one. And India should follow along suit with the global safety. And like the U.S., every home in America that has one, you should have one of these in your home. And they're not expensive at all. You should go out and buy one immediately. Now, had I not been there, everybody had been like, oh, maybe it's a safety thing. However, let me tell you what it's like to be the only American, the only white guy from the United States of America in a crowd of roughly, let's say, 700 people, when this gentleman makes the bold statement that every home in America has one of these. So, of course, everybody standing around looks at me. A few of the guys I work with, they have the balls, they say it. You have one at home? You Americans have these? And without missing a beat, I said, I had to come all the way to India to learn how to be a proper American, because I don't have one of those in my home. And I don't know anybody that has one of those in their home. And to be quite honest with you, that is the first time in my life I've ever seen one of those. At that moment, the crowd lost it. Everybody standing around me was dying laughing, because they're like, oh, this guy's so full of shit. So the conversation continues, and he talks about this fire that the building next door had, and how 7 people died in the elevator. Now, if you watched the last video, you know why. These dumbasses run to the elevator when the fire alarm's going off, and they wait for it. So I'm not shocked that 7 people, and the newspaper reports that 7 people died in the building fire. But that's not the best of it. So this guy continues, and he, half English, half Hindi. I'm understanding at this point half the conversation, but I'm picking it up. Every few words I understand translates into English. You're the man, wife, God, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Leave work to wife, leave wife to the God. I don't know. I didn't really, again, half English, half Hindi, didn't get it. But, so to get this video over with here, so that's not the worst part. So again, now the guy's still going on. We have now been outside for almost 45 minutes in almost 100-degree heat. Ain't got to worry about the fire killing us at this point, because the damn heat stroke is going to murder everyone. We're going to have this mass homicide, and we're going to have to blame Mother Nature and this jackass for continuously talking in 85-degree weather with 105 humidity about fire safety. How about you teach people not to get in the fucking elevator, okay? That's what I'm saying. So, and then it gets better. So then they actually start a giant fire in the middle of this presentation to show how to use fire extinguishers. And, okay, I get it. You always want to play with one. You always walk by and like, I'm just going to take this thing off the wall and blast shit with it. So I give them credit. That was probably a cool part of the demonstration. They almost burnt themselves up because they couldn't get the shit to light, and then they added too much fire oil, and we had a giant bonfire. It was great, especially when you're still sweating your ass off at 105. So, then they got out a giant fire hose, and they let people play with the fire hose. Here's how to use the fire hose. And why are they using the fire hose? Y'all ain't got firefighters? We all dead. If there's really an honest to God fire here, we all dead. I'm just saying. I pray that no one in this building smokes and that all their shit's up to code. And speaking of that, with all the engineers in this country, you would think somebody here would be an electrical engineer. I can't tell you how many times I've plugged something in, whether it is with the official little plugs, converters, that every plug throws a spark probably half an inch wide. I'm really waiting to just get electrocuted, okay? I'm going to go one day to plug in the iron. I'm going to plug in my cell phone. I'm going to plug in my laptop computer at work. And I'm just going to get electrocuted. Because all the engineers in this country, for being the smartest people here, IIT being the biggest, technological institute in the continent, and has more high-end degree engineers than the Ivy League in the United States. These people can't wire electricity worth shit, okay? Because I'm telling you right now, in the U.S., if I got to plug something in and it throws a spark like that, well, we going to tape that shit up. We call an electrician tomorrow, and he going to fix some shit, okay? I'm not burning my shit down. I almost got fried one time as a kid plugging in Christmas lights, and it's an everyday occurrence here. Like, every day I take my own life in my hands just trying to plug in my laptop. So, there's India for you. Day 45 was a blast. Yeah, so God only knows what day 46 is going to bring. You know the drill. Subscribe, share, like, comments, questions, and I'll see you back in the U.S.